Today's reading from A Match Made in Heaven is called The Prayer. Samuel Taylor Coleridge wrote, "He prayeth best who loveth best all things both great and small." As a single woman, I was always the person my friends called on when they needed a babysitter, a ride to the airport, or a shoulder to cry on. Someone would always suggest, "Call Susan. She's not married. She can do it." Many of my friends would admonish me to set boundaries. "You have to earn a living," they'd tell me. Still, my parents had taught me to help others, so if I was available, I'd give a helping hand or a listening ear. One particularly hectic morning, my office phone rang. It was Anne Perdue, a good friend calling from California, where she was on a business trip. She sounded troubled. I was immediately concerned, but as I glanced nervously at my watch, my friend's advice echoed. "You have to earn a living. Tell her you'll call her back." I argued with myself. I'll run behind with my appointments for the rest of the day. Finally, I stifled a heavy sigh, pushed back a stack of papers, and asked Anne what the problem was. Anne said a business acquaintance of hers had just been rushed into emergency surgery. Doctors had found a tumor in his neck that appeared to be malignant. The surgeon told him there's a risk his vocal cords will be severed in surgery, she explained. This man is a dynamic speaker who addresses thousands of young people each year about his faith, and he may never speak again. "I'm so sorry, Anne," I said. "Is there anything I can do?" "Would you pray for him with me, Susan? I don't know a soul in California, and I knew I could call you." I nervously glanced at my appointment book. It was crammed. People were backed up in the lobby waiting for me, but how could I tell Anne no? "Sure," I said. "Let's pray right now." As Anne and I prayed over the phone, we sensed God's power at work. By the time we hung up, I felt confident this man's surgery would be a success. Then it suddenly occurred to me I didn't even know his name. Years passed. Spring found me busy as always, this time getting ready for my own wedding. Anne called to congratulate me, and out of the blue she asked, "Do you remember the man we prayed for on the phone several years ago? The one who needed throat surgery?" "Sure," I replied. "I always wondered what happened to him. How is he?" Anne giggled. "Why don't you tell me? You're marrying him." For a moment I couldn't speak. I had no idea my fiancé was the man Anne and I had prayed for that morning. Even though Ken had told me about his throat surgery and the miraculous recovery, I had never made the connection. "Anne," I finally blurted, "isn't it amazing? God allowed me to pray for my future husband and answered my prayer when Ken was a total stranger to me." That day, I realized the real business of life is people. What you give away to others, time, prayer, a listening ear, will come back to you somehow, and it just might be as love. Susan Wales. Matches Made in Heaven, Inspirational Love Stories.